Well, it is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Friday, June the 30th, 2017, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
92-year-old Jinx Myers, a longtime resident of Muleshoe, died yesterday morning. The funeral services for Jinx Myers will be held Monday afternoon at 2 o'clock at the First United Methodist Church here in Muleshoe. He fell around 4 o'clock at his home here in Muleshoe. His wife, Rowena, called 911 and the Bailey County Emergency Medical Team came immediately to the Myers residence and worked on him for quite some time, then transporting him to the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. Jinx was a man of many talents. He raised cattle. He also had been a rural mail carrier and many other things in his long, productive life of 92 years. He and Rowena were given the Legends Award at the athletic banquet at Muleshoe High School several years ago for their dedication to the Muleshoe Mules and the Lady Mules and all athletic events. He was the father of 3 sons, all reared here in Muleshoe and all MHS graduates. Larry and Clifton both work in Washington, D.C., and Rick in Lubbock. He cherished his role as a husband, father, grandfather, and even a great-grandfather. He married Rowena Watson, and they together served the Lord here in Muleshoe and all of this area in many different and important ways. Just one of those that I can think of was a challenge he received, and he provided glasses for school children here in our community. He was the first liturgist at the First United Methodist Church of Muleshoe and was faithful and active at the church for years and years. He also had 3 stepchildren whom he treated as his own. Merrill Young, who lives here in Muleshoe, Wynn Cantwell, and Dennis Watson. Here in Muleshoe, he also has a granddaughter, Angela Hall, and her 2 children, Mac and Mabry. William Eugene Myers, known as Jinx, was born August the 1st, 1924. The best story I have ever covered for Channel 6 was a tip that came from Jinx. He told us about a man from Holland several years ago growing flowers in a cotton field in the Lasbuddy area. He was a faithful listener to Channel 6, and one time when we tried to go over and purchase something that he had on the bargain basement, no way would he let us pay for it. Please remember the family of Jinx Myers in your prayers, especially his lovely wife, Rowena. Funeral services for 92-year-old Jinx Myers will be held Monday afternoon at 2 o'clock at the First United Methodist Church here in Muleshoe. The high in Muleshoe was 100 degrees on Thursday. The low was 58. And at 7 o'clock this morning, it was officially in Muleshoe 62 degrees. And now 5 area telephone West Plains Telecommunications brings you the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire vicinity.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 Area. Whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world, security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company, 5 Area. Plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner around the corner or in Dallas. Sliding control and motion detection. Door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5 Area, 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 Area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. Well, as Mom mentioned, it was a hot day here on Thursday in Muleshoe as the high temps got to around the triple-digit 100-degree mark, but we'll have a cooling trend here for the next several days and some slight chances of rain in our forecast. Mostly sunny today on Friday, high near 91 degrees, north-northeast winds around 15 miles per hour. Then a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms tonight, mostly cloudy, low around 63, northeast winds around 15 miles per hour tonight. Saturday for Muleshoe, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly sunny, high only around 86 degrees, east-northeast winds around 10 miles per hour, becoming southeast in the afternoon. Saturday night, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly cloudy, low around 65, south-southeast winds around 10 miles per hour. Sunday, a 20% chance of rain, mostly sunny, high near 94 degrees, south-southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Then Sunday night, another 20% chance of rain, mostly cloudy, low around 68. Monday, mostly sunny, high near 95 degrees, south-southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour. Then partly cloudy Monday night, low around 66. Looking at Independence Day, Tuesday, July 4th, mostly sunny, high near 94 degrees, south-southeast winds around 10 miles per hour. Then a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms. Tuesday night, partly cloudy, low around 66. 5 Area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast. And repeating today on Friday, mostly sunny, high near 91 degrees, north-northeast winds around 15 miles per hour, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms tonight, mostly cloudy, low around 63. Then for the weekend on Saturday, a beautiful day, partly sunny, high near 86 degrees, east-northeast winds around 10 miles per hour, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms during the day, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms Saturday night, mostly cloudy, low around 65.
A woman was stabbed in the front yard of a Sudan home and then dragged back inside the house, according to a witness. The Lamb County Sheriff received the call about 9 o'clock on Wednesday night. The Texas Rangers, the Lubbock Police SWAT team were both called to assist in the Sudan situation. Officers tried to communicate with the suspect and the victim Thursday night around, well, actually Thursday morning around 2 o'clock, but got no response from either the suspect or the victim. The SWAT team used a fixed ram attached to one of the response vehicles on the scene to gain entry into the house where the woman was being held. The suspect and the victim then both walked out on their own. The suspect is 44-year-old Juan Alberto Salas. He was taken into custody about 4 o'clock on Thursday morning and will probably be charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, injury to a child or elderly person, and terrorist threats. The victim had an injury to her hand, according to KCBD. You can find the entire story on KCBD's website out of Lubbock. And we'll be back with more Muletrain news, and we'll tell you about what is being done at the miniature golf course here in Muleshoe.
The news might be depressing, but Liao's is the opposite. Liao's is refreshing, good, and the best place to go for lunch or dinner. So go to Liao's and eat some food at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas.
This edition of the Muletrain News is being brought to you today by Liao's, along with the First Bank, where they're introducing the new School Spirit MasterCard debit cards available at the First Bank for the Muleshoe Mules, Dimmitt Bobcats, or Bovina Mustangs. Call or come by the First Bank, 202 South First Street, 806-272-4515 to get your School Spirit MasterCard debit card. Show your team spirit for the Muleshoe Mules and earn cash for your school every time you swap your card. Again, call or come by the First Bank here in Muleshoe, 202 South First Street, 806-272-4515. The First Bank, member FDIC. Tattered Tumbleweed is preparing for their huge 4th of July tent sale at 1405 West American Boulevard right here in Muleshoe. Get 20 to 75% off all items at Tattered Tumbleweed, both under the tent and in the store at 1405 West American Boulevard right here in Muleshoe. The sale starts on Monday, 10 a.m. till 6 p.m., July 3rd. Then continues on the 4th, Tuesday, 9 a.m. till 4 p.m., and then on Wednesday, 10 a.m. till 6 p.m., Wednesday, July 5th. Bring the kids by for face painting and get 20 to 75% off all items at Tattered Tumbleweed during their huge 4th of July tent sale, 1405 West American Boulevard here in Muleshoe, Texas. Boots, jewelry, kids and adults clothes, hat, and home decor. 4th of July tent sale, Tattered Tumbleweed right here in Muleshoe, Texas.
The Bailey County Commissioners Court at their Monday meeting leased the Mule Putt miniature golf course to the Muleshoe Heritage Foundation. The course is located adjacent to the center and just east of the Civic Center. Gina Wilkerson, president of the Muleshoe Heritage Foundation, says that they will be open on the 4th of July, which is next Tuesday, and you can play miniature golf all day on the 4th of July, absolutely free. You're watching a group of volunteers who have been working most of this week to get the miniature golf course ready to open on the 4th of July. Gary Summers, new manager at the Muleshoe Heritage Center, says he hopes to be open every day this summer, and if that doesn't work, well, they will be open definitely on every weekend. And then they also plan to stay open on the weekends through Halloween. The Heritage Foundation is open on Monday through Friday, 11 to 5, and by appointment on the weekends. And this is a wonderful new addition to the Mule Memorial City. The 4th of July, the Mule Putt miniature golf course will be open, and they will continue to operate it under the auspices of the Muleshoe Heritage Foundation. And we must thank the Jenny Slippers, who really worked so very hard for many years keeping the Mule Putt miniature golf course open, and all of those who started the miniature golf course. And also, this was a dream of Nelda Merritt that the golf course would reopen. So it will reopen on the 4th of July, and you can play miniature golf free right here in Muleshoe, absolutely free of any charges. The 4th of July is certainly the day to be right here in the Mule Memorial City of Muleshoe, Texas. On this Tuesday, a day of honor. There will be activities galore all day long, food, games, music, and more music. At 9 o'clock, if you want to be in the 4th of July parade, go to the south end of Main Street to line up. The parade will sharply move down Main Street, Muleshoe at 10 o'clock and then back up South 1st Street. At 10:15, veterans and military recognition will be held at Main and Avenue B. Then all of the activities move to the courthouse lawn, and there will be a DJ there with entertainment, tractor show, car show, water polo, many vendors, volleyball tournament, and the World Championship Muleshoe Pitching Contest. Now, if you want to be a vendor, or if you want to be in the parade or any of the other activities like the Little Miss and Mr. Firecracker pageant, you need to contact the Chamber of Commerce office now, and that is located right adjacent to the National Mule Memorial statue. The senior citizens will serve from 11 until 2 a brisket luncheon over at the Senior Citizen Center at Main and Avenue D. And also at 2 o'clock, they will draw for the Playhouse, and they are giving that away. Now, at 12:30, they will have the first heat of something that is new for the 4th of July celebration. It's a Doze and Dash bed derby. Then the second heat will be at 2:30, the third heat at 4:30, and at 6:30 they'll have the finals of the Doze and Dash bed derby. The World Championship Muleshoe Pitching Contest will start at 1 o'clock. There'll be live entertainment starting at 1:30 and more live entertainment throughout the afternoon. At 5:30, the Little Miss and Mr. Firecracker pageant will be held, and the winners of all of the events will be announced at 7 o'clock on the 4th of July evening. And at good and dark, the giant fireworks display will be held in the new city park of Muleshoe, shot off by the Muleshoe volunteer firemen. Bring your lawn chairs to the courthouse square for all day of fun, and then move over to the new city park for the finale of the fireworks. There will also be in the new city park flag football, 3-on-3, and a softball tournament too. It's a big day to celebrate America's freedom, America's birthday. It's the 4th of July in Muleshoe, and come one, come all, says Terry Burton at Terry Burton Service Center, Dale Oil Company, Farmers Insurance Group, the First Bank of Muleshoe, H&R Block, High Tech Automotive, and Irrigation Pumps and Power Incorporated, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, Lee Al's Tortilla Factory, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Muleshoe Vet Supply, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Randall Field CPA Firm, WTG Fuels Incorporated, Shipman Body Shop, Germania Farm Mutual, Ag Aviation, Hereford Feed Ingredients Incorporated, Muleshoe Area Medical Center. The place to be is Muleshoe on the 4th of July. Also says Mohawk Auto Parts, AIM Bank, Precure Electric, and McDonald's of Muleshoe. Come one, come all, and celebrate. Buck Johnson is now home, where he spent some 60 days in Lubbock as a patient. And please continue to remember Buck Johnson in your prayers. Carolyn says that she needs desperately to find someone that they can hire to come in and help her care for Buck and maybe even do some light housework. If you're interested in this job, contact Carolyn Johnson here in Muleshoe, 806-272-3284. This is helping her take care of her husband, Buck Johnson, and also possibly doing some light housework. The number again to call is 806-272-3284. There is an inside garage sale going on this weekend, Friday and Saturday, 9 to 4, both days, at 302 West 15th Street. They have clothing, lots of men's clothing, quilts and bedspreads, a microwave, and many other items. That's an inside garage sale at 302 West 15th. Friday and Saturday, both days, 9 until 4. They have clothing, lots of men's clothing, quilts, bedspreads, microwave, and many other items for sale. Looking for a job to stay at night as a caregiver for the elderly? Call Peggy at 806-930-1343. She wants to work here in the Muleshoe area, staying at night as a caregiver for the elderly. Call 806-930-1343, and that has been the Bargain Basement. The Immaculate Conception Catholic Church of Muleshoe will have their 2017 annual Grand Hamaka at 805 East Hickory here in Muleshoe on Sunday, July the 16th from noon until 8. Bring the whole family and join in the fun of food, games, live music, and a really good time. A lot of bands will be there to entertain, and they will sell burgers, turkey legs, gorditas, grilled steak, roasted corn on the cob, nachos, Frito pies, cotton candy, snow cones, fruit bags, and much, much more. The Wheel of Fortune, colors, darts, football toss, bingo, cakewalk, train ride, and duck pond booths will also all be set up from noon until 8 at the Hamaka here in Muleshoe at the Immaculate Conception Catholic Church on Sunday, July the 16th. Now, there's going to be a drawing. It's a $5 donation. You need not be present to win. The first prize is a $2,000 gift card. Second, $1,000 gift card. And then the third prize is a 60-inch Vizio Smart TV. Fourth prize is a Halo hoverboard. Fifth, $500 gift card. Sixth is a gourmet grill. Seventh, $300 in cash. Eighth is Samsung Galaxy tablet. And the ninth place prize is a 32-inch TV. For tickets, you can contact Andy at 806-272-4383. We'll be back with more Muletrain in just a moment. Please stay tuned.
Aim Bank Muleshoe in Farwell is bringing many exciting opportunities to the Muleshoe, Lasbuddy, and Farwell areas, and technology enhancements increase lending capabilities while keeping all of the same smiling faces you're used to in both locations. Aim Bank Muleshoe joins the many area full-service Aim Bank locations in the Panhandle, South Plains, Permian Basin, and Big Country regions of Texas, combined with an ATM network of more than 750 Stripes convenience stores locations in Texas, New Mexico, along with Oklahoma. Aim Bank has a commitment of supporting local communities and their local customers right here in the Muleshoe area. Aim Bank, where a handshake still means something, both member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
The Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street has two nurse practitioners, Christy Lee and Kristen Neely. You can make an appointment now by calling 806-272-7544 at the medical clinic at Muleshoe with either Christy or Kristen. The medical clinic at Muleshoe is located inside of the Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street here in Muleshoe. Again, the number to call is 806-272-7544 to make your appointment now to see either Christy Lee or Kristen Neely, nurse practitioners at the medical clinic of Muleshoe.
Celebrate our independence at Frying Cox, 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe, Texas, with American flag sets, including heavy-duty commercial-grade flags by Valley Forge in several different sizes, 3x5, 4x6, and 5x8, all, of course, made in the USA, and several Texas flag sets available as well. It's time for outdoor events, and Frying Cox has everything you need, including barbecue grills by Char-Broil and Traeger wood pellet grills, including the Traeger rubs and wood pellets, and hickory, mesquite, pecan, apple, and more. Wooden gliders, patio chairs, and tables. Get $100 off the Yeti hopper coolers, personal and patio misters. And Frying Cox has a good selection of pool chemicals, filters, pool salt, filter sand, and test kits. Wedding gift selections available now at Frying Cox for Brooke Lennon and Colby Odegaard. Just in, get ready for Halloween and Christmas, you quilters out there, as they have in a new shipment of holiday charms, jelly rolls, table runners, stocking kits, and Christmas wall hanging kits. Now in at Frying Cox, 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe, Texas, open Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m., but they'll be closed on Tuesday, July 4th.
The Bailey County senior citizens are selling tickets on a playhouse/storage house. All money goes to the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center here in Muleshoe. Tickets are $10, or you can buy for 3 tickets for $25. Go by the Senior Citizen Center at Main and Avenue D, or call 806-272-4969, and I just bet someone will bring tickets right to your home or place of business. The drawing will be held on the 4th of July afternoon at 2 o'clock at the center. You do not need to be present to win. Be sure and hear our interview with Ronnie Dent about the drawing and the 4th of July luncheon. It will be a brisket luncheon served at the center, Main and Avenue D in downtown Muleshoe from 11 to 2, and tickets are $10 for adults and children 10 and under $5. Well, it's time to think about the beginning of school, and that is in the middle of the summer. Dillman Elementary School will register on August the 3rd and 4th. DeShazo the same day. Junior high the same day, and high school will register new students on August the 3rd. And then on August the 4th, new students can also register. On August the 7th, the seniors will register in the morning from 8 until 10. Then the juniors will register that morning from 10 until noon. The sophomores will register on August the 7th in the afternoon, 1 to 3, and the freshmen register from 3 to 5 that afternoon on August the 7th. Then it's open registration at Muleshoe High School on August the 8th. The Mini Mule Cheerleading Camp will be August the 14th and 16th through the 16th from 3 to 4:30 at the Muleshoe High School in the Commons area for all the little girls who want to be cheerleaders in the future for the Muleshoe Mules. We'll be back with more Muletrain news on this Sharon Johnson Day. Happy birthday to you, Sharon Johnson.
Muleshoe native Jerry Veach, along with his daughter Daphne at Veach Roofing, does all types of roofing, residential, commercial, composition, built-up cedar, metal, and decorative. Their work is guaranteed, and they'll give you a free estimate. Call them at Veach Roofing, Jerry Veach, or Daphne, 806-293-5617, your hometown roofing company. They've been in business for over 40 years. Again, call Veach Roofing, 806-293-5617. Make sure to like them on Facebook.
I highly recommend Jerry Veach and his daughter Daphne. They do a great job and have put on several roofs for us over many, many years. Of course, he's a hometown Muleshoe product, and he'll be here to guarantee his work after the sale. He's not a fly-by-night roofer at all. Jerry Veach, you can't beat him. Please remember in your prayers both James Lutz and Grayson Reynolds, both Muleshoe High School graduates who are fighting fires in Arizona. They're wildland firefighters, and according to our information, James is on the Goodwin Fire, which is blazing near Prescott, Arizona. And his boss, Dylan Howard, out of Flagstaff, told Grayson that it is a huge fire. And Grayson is in Safford, or near Safford, Arizona, fighting a fire. And he works at night only right now. And he says in the daytime it's 104 to 112 degrees. And then at night, when they go out to the fire up in the mountains, it is so cold that it's really hard on all the firemen. They even have had to start a little tiny bonfire to keep warm from time to time. Remember Grayson Reynolds and James Lutz both in your prayers, and their families. John Snell Also, it's on our prayer list, and Joe Pearson, her husband Wayne, and her children Megan and Tobin. They now live at Nazareth, but formerly lived here in Muleshoe. Lonnie Adrian, who is recuperating, along with Liz Tips, also recuperating from knee surgery. And Lydia Alfaro, recuperating from her surgery. Debbie Hutto is doing very well. It sort of reminds me of the story. I can say Debbie Hutto is doing really well. Years ago, my dad used to go into the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, which was then called West Plains Hospital, and go from room to room and visit every patient and find out how they were doing, etc. Well, a man from Lasbuddy was in our hospital, and he said to his son, "Well, glad you came in to see me this morning." And he said, "Well, Dad, how are you doing?" And he said, "Well, I don't know, because Gil Lamb hadn't told me on the radio." Lane Case is home in Earth, we're glad to report, and her brother-in-law here in Muleshoe is also home after 60 days in the hospital in Lubbock. Please remember both Elaine Case and Buck Johnson in your prayers, and of course Buck's wife, who is having problems with her knee, Carolyn Johnson. And also Jimmy Shirey of Earth, who was injured in a farm accident earlier in June, and Della Gonzalez's family, the family of Tommy Hall of Earth, formerly of Muleshoe, and Gabriela Oliveras Perez of Muleshoe, the family of Don Opplinger of the Farwell community, and also, of course, right here in Muleshoe, Jinx Myers family. Ronnie Black, a new resident at the Parkview Nursing Care Center. Rachel Flores and her family. Rachel is suffering with cancer. Gladys Black, Maureen and Robert Hooten. Raymond Trotter, a new resident at the Farwell Convalescent Center. Don't forget, the burn ban has been lifted through sunset on July the 3rd. And if you are planning to set a control burn, be sure before you start the control burn that you contact the Muleshoe Police Department, and do not call 911. Instead, call 806-272-4569, the Muleshoe Police Department.
Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain rotating on Reach Broadband Channel 6. As well, find it free of charge on demand on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
This is Tumbleweed Smith. A couple of youngsters near Truscott take care of ranch business. Details in a moment on The Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. They're celebrating 77 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. They're owned by the members they serve. Call 806-272-4504. Check them out online, bcecoop.com. The board of directors, the members, the employees, the manager, CEO, David Markle, all hope that you enjoy the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
Do you get the idea we're on a ranch? At the Circle Bar Ranch near Truscott, you hear birds, animals, and swinging gates. You also hear Becky and Colton Daniel doing their chores morning and night.
Becky was having a little problem with a little pony.
So I have to get exercised, and when she lunges, she doesn't really cooperate, so she said she didn't want to lope. She's lazy.
They get up at 6:15 every morning and are out of the house by 7:30 to do their chores.
I'm feeding my horse, and then I feed these mares right now while we have the colts up. And I feed my show heifers to get them ready so I can break them. Then later on I'll have to lead them around every morning and night.
Becky is 11 and has been driving a couple of years. Her brother Colton is 13. He's been driving for a while too.
4 years. I was in an old Chevy pickup with my dad, and I was imitating him driving. And he looked over to me and he said, "You want to learn how to drive?" And I said, "Yeah."
What do you do around here?
I work on the tractor, on the horse, and I work my dad's cattle. We usually drive them up and brand them and check them, check see if they're sick.
Becky is nursing a sore face.
I was petting the horse, and he just bit me.
She also has a burn on her leg from a branding iron.
Colton and I get to pick out our favorite colt, and that we can have, not really have, but we just pick out our favorite colt. I picked out that solid sorrel, and Colton picked out a really pretty white one.
Becky wants to either be a veterinarian or a lawyer, but right now she's helping her parents, Eugenie and Jerry Bob Daniel.
I guess that's about it, Becky.
Okay.
Colton likes ranch work.
Yes, I do. It's very fun.
He says city kids miss a lot.
If they really want to have fun, they need to come out to the country.
Becky and Colton Daniels of Truscott. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.